This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. Now it's Wilson. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Wide angle.
Check three.
It's coming now.
Check six guard.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Barkevious Mingo in that time on the tackle.
Let's go. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Here we go. Wide angle. Here we go. 47.
Out.
26.
Second down, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. KJ Wright in there to get him for a loss of a yard. And it'll bring up third down.
Let's go. Let's finish now. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide angle.
Check.
26.
Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Here we go. Wide angle.
3
26.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. Wide angle. 26.
A second down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Prescott from the gun on third. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Strong right.
Here we go. Wide angle. Here we go. Kill.
Hey, check 24.
26.
Prescott to throw on fourth. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 39 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got on the right.
Set. 480.
We got 4.
19.
25. Check 25.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. A dump off for Davis. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
In and out. Come on, tempo.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now Wilson on second down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
14.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Alert.
4 down. 4 down.
Hey, easy. Check 51. Check 51.
Watch the safety.
14.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
Try it. 280.
Watch twist.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
3 down, 3 down.
Here we go. Wide angle.
58, boys, 58.
Throwing, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Here we go. Wide angle.
Prescott now on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Okay, folks, we got 4.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
3 down, 3 down.
Here we go. Wide angle.
And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
The give is to Elliott.
All right, T, let's all right, T.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Man left. 3 down,
Here we go. Wide angle.
3 down, 3 down.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Here we go. Wide angle. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. On the left side, Gallup's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Touchdown!
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
18.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It's a big hook up there. Wilson to Baldwin. 63 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right
19.
and catch it full speed, running through a defense
19.
can often result in a
Hey,
big
over
pickup
here.
of yardage.
From From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Switch.
Here you go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Here I come. 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Hey, we got 4.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Gun.
On first down, Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they fielded off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Now Wilson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Spot that.
Check three.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The result, a first down as a quick slant gets him 14. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different... And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 26 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Janikowski good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Out to kick is Janikowski. Now it's Wilson. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
It's coming now. Here we go. Wide 8. 26.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
We're going to 54. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8.
Again, it's Elliott. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good first down call as the screenplay gets a 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down. Now Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Third and long, it's Wilson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 40. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, easy. Check 51. Check 51.
Kill. Turn up.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
Check 9. 18.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive. And, finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Again, Wilson fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Gun.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Gun. Check 50.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Even after the penalty, still a full 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Right left. Check 50.
Shift.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Hey, 4 down.
Wilson now, operating from the gun. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Tyrone Crawford able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, boy, here we go. Wide eight.
Switch.
Here we go, 47.
Forward.
Gun.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, touchdown.